With us, if I could talk, with us this morning for Today's Health is Rachel Geoghegan. She's an athletic trainer at Idaho State University, and we are talking hydration while working out. I know we've all heard it, but actually, how do you properly keep yourself hydrated? I've always heard drink a bunch, but when do you actually hydrate? When should you really start?
We know there's truth to the old adage, 8 glasses of 8 ounces a day. Even if you're sitting in your office, you need to be drinking at least that much, and that's just to maintain.
Okay.
Now, if you're going out for a jog, you need to start hydrating an hour or two before. So you're going to start out with 16 to 20 ounces. And I have an example. This is 16 ounces of water here.
Okay.
So you're going to drink about that much starting an hour or two before you actually go out.
Okay.
Now, 15 minutes before you go out, you need to drink another 8 ounces.
Okay.
You drink 8 ounces every 15 minutes. Now, that's not saying 15 minutes into your workout, you stop and guzzle 8 ounces of water. That's just making sure you quench your thirst. Now, afterwards, there's one way you can do it. One way we do monitor the athletes, we weigh them before and after they work out, so we can see how much weight in water that they've lost. And for every pound of water that they've lost, they make up for it with about 16 ounces of fluid. Now, you may want to supplement with a sports drink, a Gatorade, a Powerade.
So is Gatorade or Powerade, is that the same thing as water? Does that count towards your water goal for the day, or how does that work?
It does, because you're looking at 8 ounces of fluids, and we get fluids, water, soda, which is important to stay away from because of the caffeine content. But Gatorade does count toward that. Now, when you sweat during your workout, you're sweating more than just water.
Right.
So the Gatorade, the Powerade does replenish those salts.
Okay.
Beware of energy drinks. They do contain a lot of caffeine, which can actually dehydrate you during your workout.
So 8 ounces or eight glasses a day sounds like a lot. How do you guys kind of manage the athletes specifically? How do you keep them on track throughout the day?
We tell them you take a gallon jug, you keep it full throughout the day, and you sip on it. Just all day, because they're working out. Football will begin 2 a days, soccer will be practicing 2 a days, and it's essential that they keep drinking throughout the day. So we leave it up to the athlete. We just give them recommendations to carry that water around with you wherever you go and make sure it's full.
Okay. What are kind of some of the things you notice early on if you aren't properly hydrated into a workout or into an activity?
You'll start noticing if you wait till you're thirsty, that's the first sign of dehydration. Okay. So extreme thirst, you'll start noticing a headache, dizziness, confusion when you start getting to the extreme steps of dehydration. At that point, you need to stop your workout, get in the shade, sit down in air conditioning.
Settle down a little bit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Muscle cramping is another major.
Right, I've always heard that one. So.
Right, yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for stopping by this morning.
My pleasure.
And still to come this